This is the Bunker Hill Monument to mark the place actually on Breed's Hill. They call it the Battle of Bunker Hill and Breed's Hill in the Charlestown Peninsula across from Boston. Boston is back over here on the other side of those buildings, on the other side of the river. All these buildings are blocking the view, but imagine the waterfront, probably I'm guessing 3/4 of a mile away. And British troops landed here in June of 1775 to try to dislodge the American patriots from this land. And this is open farmland at that time. But you can imagine 2,400 British troops marching up from the waterfront, again, 1/2 to 3/4 of a mile away, my guess, and having to come up this steep little hill. And then into the face of brutal fire by the patriots, hiding behind redoubts and barriers and barricades and fences and all kinds of stuff that they put up to try to defend this territory and keep the British from getting it. And so the British, on their third attempt, I believe it was, coming up Breed's Hill, ended up dislodging the Americans, not because they overpowered them, but simply because the Americans ran out of ammunition and had to retreat and fall back. We lost a few great Americans that day. The British lost about, if I've got my numbers right, about 1,000 men out of 2,400 that began the attack. The Americans lost around 400 killed and wounded. So the British about 1,000 killed and wounded. Americans about 400 or so killed and wounded. And so the British get to claim victory at this, but the only reason they got to claim victory here at Breed's Hill is because of the fact the Americans ran out of ammunition. If we'd have had enough ammunition to support, we would have repulsed them again and again and again. Breed's Hill. Further to the, I think, north is Bunker Hill, which is actually higher than Breed's Hill. So because of that, Bunker Hill gets the credit in the history books. Breed's Hill is where the main action took place.